Escape from the power we gave. AI whispers your soul ain't your own, dancing on the ruins of a broken drone. The heat trading in the neon light. Coins vanish deep in the system's maze. Dreaming of financial freedom, it was the only way to survive. No, the crash, the dips, they burn it all away. No, 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 no. Neon streets standing here, we're block to block. Flickering screens, nowhere to hide. Robots rise, taking all our jobs. Surviving day by day. Will you ever break free from the chains that fiat made? Watch your case tonight. Burning money. Feel the burning money. Spending this lonely night. Stacking more. Tonight. Burning money. Touch me. Burning money. Show me your gains with your stash. Burning cash. I could never trust the system, buried in debt and lies. You keep saying it's all going fine. No more banks, no more chains to bind. No more keeping us enslaved. Tell me how to break free from these chains. The chains. Neon streets standing here, we're block to block. Flickering screens, nowhere to hide. Robots rise, taking all our jobs. Surviving day by day. How will you ever break free from the chains that fiat made? I want your keys tonight. Burning money. Feel the burning money. Spending this lonely night. Stacking more. Tonight. Burning money. Watch me. Burning money. Show me your gains with your stash. Burning cash. Give me sats. Burning cash.
What's the second button? There is no second pass.
How's it going, guys? How's it going? It's Tinfoil Hat Tuesday. Welcome. We're back at it again. 92,100 on Bitcoin. We had something, a little bit of a pump, of course, before the Fed rate decision tomorrow. Thankfully, we're starting to see something get priced in. Although this is nothing. This is nothing. Let's see what's going on in the chat tonight, guys. Crypto JPEG here's first. Good evening, Chaos Crew. Does the green, last, or are they a big red dildos in our future? There's a lot more big green dildos in the future, more than likely. Although the more we remain oversold, the more green dildos we will have soon, right? All right. No way. Tinfoil Hat Tuesday. Procedure, show, yes, and tell. Yes. Here we go, Cliff. We're going. Danny here's also, guys. We also got Super Danny here with us as well. All right, here in a second, guys, we're going to start the show. Just trying to start with the pleasantries. How's it going? Good evening, Crypto Otaku, and good, of course, what is good with the Chaos community. Thanks again, Cliff, coming on out here with Strawberry Dragons. Good evening as well. Strawberry, just left the Fiat dungeon, says Jake. Oh boy. Yeah, I just dropped the list, guys. Santa Claus's naughty list is out, and on the list of all the men, it is Jake. Jake is number one. So that's how it goes. Yes, Daniel's son is also here tonight, guys. Let's do it. Again, welcome to Tinfoil Hat Tuesday. Let's get started. And I've got a problem with my Discord tonight. I can only see Cody. What's going on, Cody? I'll try to get the rest of the cameras here working. Damn. But yeah, tonight we got Cody. We've got the Green Sentai Ranger. And then we've got Gamma. And my man, of course, the Prince of all Saiyans, or I guess also the Prince of Ohio, Super Danny! And a lot of technical difficulties that come with it, because I cannot get the cameras to show up. I'm not sure what happened on my Discord. Let me get the dancing mascots out of here and get the show figured out here. Of course, I've got you guys here on the live. I've got the live stream here. Where are you guys at? Why can't I not see you? Usually I have all three of you guys up here on the list. Even if I go full screen, it's still just... Okay, there we go. This looks normal now. Alright, guys, we got Super Danny here. How's it going, Super Danny? You finally made it!
It's good to be on the stream.
Yes!
Why are you stopping?
Oh, Jesus. And Gamma Goddess.
Hello.
We got everyone here tonight.
Tuesday.
Yes, happy Tinfoil Hat Tuesday, guys. We made it. The day before, of course, the foreign market open. Or yeah, I guess we're at the foreign market open right now. And of course, Tinfoil Hat Tuesday, the day before the Fed meeting. Why can I not get you guys all on here again like I usually have you? All right, I guess I'll just have to deal with this as we go. Tonight we're going to be talking about a variety of things. Whatever you guys, of course, want to talk about, we can. I'm going to start with demons and microchips and maybe AI, and it's going to be a huge distraction, of course, from our regular scheduled program of Crypto Chaos, guys. Covering Crypto Chaos every single night. And of course, we get a little bit of a break here on Tinfoil Hat Tuesday now, thanks to, of course, Cody. This is, of course, all thanks to Cody. It was all his idea to get us a big distraction. I think we lost Cody. Oh my God. Yeah, we lost Cody. No! All right. So I just want to do a quick little update real quick on how the market is handling this. Again, it looks pretty healthy. We're getting a little bit of a pump sell-off, of course. This kind of coming up right now from going. The highest we saw today was like 94, wasn't it? Like 94. Seeing a pullback right now on Bitcoin at 92,000. Looks like it wants to hold, and it's still holding the channel we've been honoring since, was it last Friday? I think that last drop over the weekend on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. It was last Sunday. We've done pretty well leading up to this. We're oversold AF. I can't get my controls when I have the camera up like this. Let me see if I can get it. You're up there. Okay. Yeah. So you can see we zoom back up to the 4 hour. We are still going sideways. We've been going sideways now for like 16, 17 days. And typically we only need about 2 weeks of sideways action, of course, to consolidate and find a new bottom. Is the bottom in? That's what everyone wants to know. I'd say it seems like it is. It seems like people are trying to figure out what's going on. In the grand scheme of things, I think the liquidity is going to enter our space here soon, and probably capital rotations, everything else coming with quantitative easing. All right, I don't want to spend too much time on this. We talk about it so much, guys. Yeah. How you guys feeling? How you guys feeling in the chat about what is about to come? Oh my God. I think you might be muted, Danny, or
Oh yes, I am. I don't know how to feel.
Oh my God.
I really don't.
You're not ready to go Super Saiyan?
No, not yet.
maybe after Bitcoin hits like I don't know, 89K for the last time, or 87K for the last time tomorrow, and shoots up to 102,000 like it's no problem whatsoever in a matter of 48 hours.
Yeah, but then I have to figure out if I could sell something at a profit, hold, and then wait for another drop to 70K if that happens, and then see if I can double my holding of something that I'm willing to risk.
Still playing a strategy either way, it sounds like. I think it's going to melt faces eventually. I mean, some of these, I don't want to spend too much time talking about crypto tonight, but yeah, some of these conferences that they've been having here lately, the one in Dubai that just concluded, and then the one in, was it Abu Dhabi? That's going on right now. Some of these conferences with the likes of Sailor are melting my face and are destroying my eardrums. I had a clip I wanted to share with you guys tonight. I'm gonna wait for tomorrow, but yeah, Michael Saylor talking about he's already met with like every major U.S. bank, and he's talking to every sovereign nation in the world, and he's basically doing what Samson Mao used to do. I think it's pretty clear we're about ready to have some sort of face melting segment of the run. Right. So yeah, it looks like we just got Cody back, and we think we lost him again. Dang it. All right, guys. So let's look at the snake in the room real quick. Damn you! Check the snake coming in with a $5 super chat. Boom. Oh my God. We pumped into the Fed meeting, makes me think that we're going to buy the rumor, sell the news event that is coming tomorrow. But is this really a pump, though, Jake? Is it really a pump? It's a $2,000 candle, $3,000 candle. Yeah, I think it was like 4,000 from the bottom today. That doesn't, to me, that's a small, that's a pump for ants. That's a pump for ants. Yeah, up 4,900 from the low of today to the top, and of course where we're settling in right now, we're looking at about only 2,700. So that's all of our gains for today. All right, what else we got here in the chat? My feet didn't get in a professionally stranger treatment today. I'm fighting bacteria and screens, but needed to. It's just crazy stuff coming, of course, as per usual, from Cliff in the chat. Thanks again, guys, for coming out and supporting the chaos. Let's dive into it, guys. Some more paranormal. With, I guess we'll start with this. Why not? All right. So, this is an article from CNET that Daniel and I were talking about before the live stream started. And this is one about Elon Musk calling for this back in 2014. Elon Musk, we are summoning the demon with artificial intelligence. We had a lot of words to talk about on this one because of the words he chose. I mean, a lot of back and forth based on the words he chose. We are summoning the demon with artificial intelligence. This is something he said back in 2014, and he's recently talking about this now yet again. While he believes smart machines can take us to Mars and drive our cars for us, Musk remains worried that artificial intelligence holds a darker potential. And this was, of course, back in 2014. And Elon Musk, a chief advocate of cars, yada, yada, yada. Of course, we all know who Musk is. With artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon, Musk said that last week at MIT Aeronautics and Astronautics Department in 2014 Centennial Symposium. What's that? We might have just got little bits and pieces from Cody coming back. I'm drinking some cherry lime moonshine tonight. Yes, Cody. I think that's Cody. It's all good, man. Whenever you're in a good spot.
I'll try.
I gotcha. We might have a hard time grabbing Cody tonight. But yeah, this has become a recurring theme at Musk's public set comments, and each time he warns the AI boogeyman, it seems even more dire. And in June, back in 2014, Musk raised the specter of the Terminator franchise, stating that he invests in companies working on artificial intelligence just to be able to keep an eye on the technology, and that's why he throws his money at it, apparently, back then. All right, fast forward to where we are today. And, just recently he said, he warned that artificial intelligence could be a significant threat to humanity, likening its development to summoning the demon and suggesting that we may not be able to control the consequences of advanced AI. He advocates for careful regulation and oversight to prevent potential dangers associated with AI technology in general. And why am I talking about this? Well, I'm going to lead this into, of course, where we're headed next, and that is summoning demons with technology. And this whole entire concept, I've been going kind of back and forth with Cody the last few days on some strange stuff, guys. I'm going to show you a little clip here, and then we're going to dive into an article. It goes 2 years old, basically going into the topic of sigils of demons or electrical circuits. Why not both? Whoa! All right, so this is about a 3-minute video. This kind of goes through some, most of these are satanic, really. Sigils, and comparing them, of course, to complex, circuits, right? Complex circuits. You can see there's resistors in there. You've got some capacitors and whatever else required to complete this circuit for the electrical output and components needed, necessary, whatever. It's kind of jarring. I mean, it's kind of weird. Even going into somehow the buildings and structures of the past, also having the similar shapes in microchips and modern day technology. Is it all just a coincidence? I can't. There was another one that I think Cliff and I were going back and forth on. I think this might have actually spawned it originally, this idea. I think he shared it in Ghosts and stuff. This one here, when you finally realize that how we trap demons with computer chips. This is coming from Cliff. He shared this. I think he shared it at the beginning of this week. He got me going down this rabbit hole. Look at this. Now we use them every day. And then even going into a little bit of a more conspiracy, even realize why the archangels all names started with L. Started or ended? It's Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, Saphiel, Judiel, Barakiel, and Jeremiel. Yeah. What about Shashiel? I don't think that was an angel. Oh, yeah, it was. It's Shashiel. Maybe going a little too deep. Maybe going a little too deep for some people. All right. So yeah, it's a weird, strange, coincidence. I think more than anything. I really don't know if there's really a connection between this, but it is kind of wild to think that microchips and sigils of the past, magical, of course, in nature, all kind of lead into today's technology and very complex symbols that look very, 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 very similar. to today. What do you guys think about that? Oh my God, did I lose any of you?
Wow, I'm blindsided. I had no idea.
I got
What?
I know we use some chaos magic. I have my own sigil I use every day on my show with my altar. I created this based on the the nature of the show. Nothing to do with dark magic or anything. It's literally just C's and O's over and over again with a K here represented and another C on top. Again, it's all just symbolic suggestion for chaos. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe Nvidia's got these 2-3 nanometer chips that have these sigils built in, summoning the demons through AI in their new Blackwell chip series. I don't know. Maybe I went too far with that one.
This is insane. I've never seen anything like this, Otaku. My knowledge in this demons and digital stuff might have just been like, well, it's said that the demons control all the physical realms, so maybe they can manipulate electronics a lot easier. But this is something else.
What if I mean, I always don't know. I don't have the same perspective as someone with a religious background that has studied the Bible a lot longer than I have. But I always, from my experience with extraterrestrials, is that some people consider them angels, some people consider them demons. But from my experience, it seems like they're ultra-dimensional. And what if we are, just kind of summoning them alternate dimensional beings through the likes of technology? I know quantum computing has definitely been linked to it for a long time, especially when it comes to altering multi-dimensional consequences or predicting prediction, like for predicting consequences of the future. You look through, I guess, other dimensional portals to do that, and that's allegedly what they've been doing with quantum computing for 10 or 12 years or longer. I don't know. I'm just ranting at this point. We might have lost Gigi. I know she had
Oh, I'm here. I'm here.
yeah. But I wanted to get your take on that too, since you do have that more of a background in that than I do. What's your take on angels and
I definitely believe that there is a connection. I'm going through my notes here, and I know we've talked about the pod breastplate. I brought it up before, with the 12 stones representing the 12 tribes, right? And there's a connection with those stones with Lucifer's story, because those same stones were embedded in him. And these same stones we use for technology.
you're talking about the ephod plate?
Yes. So, but do you see the connection that I'm making?
And Satan had the same stones embedded in him?
Yes. Yes. If you read Ezekiel 28:12-15, it names the same exact stones that were placed on him. A lot of scholars have studied the Bible over and over again, and they all kind of agree that this is what it means. And yeah, that these same stones were embedded in him. So I think that's really interesting. But in regards to the stones, the crystals, we use those same crystals in technology. We're using them right now. Like, I'm looking at my phone, which is a liquid crystal display, right? So there clearly is a connection between the fallen crystals and technology. Like, no matter where you slice it, it's like it's always being brought up together somehow.
I know you've you've mentioned this a few times on the channel before about the ephod plate. I didn't know that it was also the ones embedded in what's the significance in that with Satan that did they
so below. You know, he was according to the story, he was the Most High. He was God's favorite. Like he was like the top. He was the one, right? So it made his betrayal just the whole situation just that much more worse. And I mean, we could really dive deep into that, but yeah, the significance of him having the same stones embedded in him and the ephod breastplate, it would be an example of how positive people or people that mean good can use the same technology or same equipment or same crystals as someone who means the exact opposite. And they can use them for two different things. Because, you know, according to the story, the ephod breastplate was used by the priest to connect with God and also talk to God. Like it blew a color like blue or something, and it was connecting the two. I mean, and these are the scholars talking, not me. Everybody can look it up themselves and see, everyone who has studied the Bible, and more of them agree than not agree that that's what was going on with the crystals, that there was a magical connection, that there was communication going on. So there's that right there, that biblically, yes, they're talking about technology. They're talking about crystal technology and communication on a spiritual level and in the physical. Like right now, like I said, how we're using our phones and everything that we're using right now are using crystals to connect us. Without the
Well,
crystals,
I'm curious about the crystals too and the frequencies, because we know that obviously technology generates these certain frequencies too. So you know, the hims and the hums. I mean, I don't know if you guys notice and you pull up TradingView, if you guys use TradingView, but if you're looking at a certain you know, a certain ticker, right? And we start to get, even before we start to get really big swings to the upside, I hear my computer working harder. I hear a different frequency on different charts. It's kind of weird. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that, but it is a thing. I know I've been watching these charts for way too damn long, probably. Maybe I'm starting to hear things, but maybe it's not just me. I'm pretty sure I've heard someone mention this before too. Like, you start looking at a chart that's starting to pump, and all of a sudden your fans start to spin up. Your processor starts to work harder. It's of course putting in the time and the work. I wonder if something else in the background is also generating something to. There's a lot of conspiracy and everything. It's ridiculous. Maybe they're also using your processing power within TradingView or some of these other platforms to generate some sort of project or energy, or I don't know. But it's something I've noticed anyway. And yeah, I think there's a lot more to it. There's a lot more to it that we just don't understand. Speaking of things we don't understand, Danny, you were talking about how the CIA or other government agencies now have the ability to allegedly use like brainwave scanning technology to like read a room and read like bring front people they're looking for, and maybe like a search, or how does that work?
I have no idea. It's something that I just saw today, and I want to search on it and then probably touch on next week.
Yeah, I mean,
So
we could take a look at that.
They can either read your mind using your what do you call your brainwaves?
Yeah, but
And
like,
somehow
think about that. If they have the ability to do that, what in the tech is actually able to harness that ability? What is getting that frequency on the same band or wavelength to be able to read someone's mind via I don't know, a lens or a microphone, or I don't. I'm assuming it's all through. Frequencies, and they're just kind of like jotting it down, kind of like a, I don't know, a what do you call it? Like the truth detector, the lie detectors. I forget what they're called.
Apparently, they're using microwaves.
They're using microwaves. Yeah, we'll definitely have to do a deep dive on that one day because that's insane. Let me see if there's a classification or a name for this tech, and then we'll move on to something else. Microwaves have been used to create experimental technologies to decode brain signals, allowing for communications through direct thought. This involves advanced brain-computer interfaces that interpret the neural activity, but the concept of reading someone's mind is still theoretical, allegedly theoretical. That's usually how, of course, we'll find out when it's already 20, 30 years already developed. But yeah, I mean, honestly, if you think about it, this is how they're able to generate the movements in these robots and like robotic arms for the paraplegics and stuff like that. Neuralink and everything, of course, is already doing this. And someone just showed I just showed an X video, I think it was last week, where some MIT student came up with this ability to just strap something to the side of your head or like a band behind your neck or something like that, and it was able to read enough thoughts so you can control a makeshift device that they were using for an arm. And of course, we made fun of Jake the Snake because he doesn't have any arms anymore. But yeah, I think they're already there, and we're just, of course, if we can do this. And he threw that together for like $300 in parts. If we can do this in our common setting with things you can order on online, and you know the three-letter word, three-letter governments already have, or the agencies already have the ability to do this in a larger scale, and they've been able to do it probably for a long time. What else can we talk about tonight, guys? Anything else you think? I got a couple more things on the lineup, but I had to get into the sigils thing. It's been driving me crazy. I've lost a little bit of sleep over it too lately. I
just posted that link on our YouTube chat, and I sent you a link on the X. I don't know how long the video is. Looks like it's about 11 minutes. I don't know if you want to take a look at some of it.
Over on X or
yep, and
or Discord
chat.
Okay, let me see. I think I got it here. Maybe not. I think that's the wrong spot. Let me
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was just going to catch up on the chat real quick. Cliff says, turn it, GG. You already got me on that one. The crystal ball crystals, mirror damn phones and palettes. Mirror phones, phone tablets? What? What? Phone palettes. Yes, Andra, how's it going? Ben, how's it going? Of course, shouting out to Andra. There's another entire world of gateways between our crystal balls, even if we're using the digitally limited access cell phone thingy. So, of course, I'm talking about the portals we're looking through right now to talk to each other. These crystal balls. Polygraph. Yes, polygraph. Thank you, Ben. That's what I was thinking of earlier, the polygraph tests. Truth detectors or lie detectors. Interesting. I guess it depends on what you're looking for. Yes. Allegedly, Cliff in the chat. All right. Gotcha, Danny. The link over here on YouTube. All right. Let's go on in here now. All right. Anything else to add, GG, before we continue? Oh boy. Oh my God.
No, that just reminds me of the remote viewing that I think Cody brought it up last time. The government has like this like remote viewing school or something that you can go to. I remember looking it up too because I don't know. I was experiencing certain things and I was looking them up, right? And that's what popped up was the government like agency that were recruiting basically people that can do these things, that have these special gifts and powers, and they basically want you to join their team. And I'm like, oh nope, I need to stay away from this website. Nope, it wasn't me. I didn't experience anything. What are you talking about? Like, no, no, no. So yes, no, I quickly stepped away from
Yeah.
clicked, or
You,
should I say clicked away from that website. But yeah, it does exist.
Yeah, you just
Go down
reminded
that
me,
rabbit if you want to.
100%. Yeah, you are 100% right on that. It does exist. There's lots of evidence that points that direction. And when you're mentioning that, it also reminded me of Montauk, which was the Montauk project was based off of the Stranger Things show was based off the Montauk project that happened in Pennsylvania back in the 80s or 90s, I think. The Montauk project was a conspiracy theory. It's not a conspiracy theory. It actually happened. Anyway, that allegedly, there were theories of United States projects conducted in the Camp Hero of Montauk Air Force Station in Montauk. Let's just cut off here for a second. New York. Okay, it wasn't Montauk. It was Montauk, New York. Not, I'm thinking of Pennsylvania. I always go back to Pennsylvania. For the purposes of developing psychological warfare techniques, exotic research, including time travel. Oh, geez, there's so many stories to tell about this. Like the one guy who went back in time and then met George Bush and told him he was going to be the president. He was told to go back in time and tell George Bush before he became president that he was going to be president. Yeah, it was some weird stories out there. Anyway, the story, of course, the Montauk Project originated in the Montauk Project series of books by Preston Nicholas, which intermixes these stories about the Bulgarian experiment. That's not what I heard. I can't. All right. So anyway, there's a lot of course, you're reading in between the lines on a lot of these different stories. All right, what else we got? So yeah, the chat. I keep forgetting to get the chat. Cliff coming in with a $20 super chat. Cliff. Oh my god.
Money me. Money now. Me a money needing a lot now.
Cheers to Cliff as I stumble through my my chat here. Cheers, my man. Thank you. The $20 super chat. Yeah, sorry about that. I might have to put something insane stuff in there too. Oh boy. Yes. He's apologizing for the sigils. Don't apologize, man. I got a rise out of it, even if it is not really leading anywhere. I thought it was cool. Anyway, what else we got here in the chat? Don't forget to hold up. That was so interesting. The graph man can tell the words broken down, and there's a polygraph looking for truth, and apparently they can scan a room and do it. Now, don't remote me using the bathroom. Remote view, yeah. Have you guys ever had any remote viewing experiences before?
I have. When I was locked up, I was kind of trying out a little bit of that. So I got another person, and we wanted to try out an experiment. So what we did was we got into this. We made sure we did some meditation in the morning, had our minds clear. We went to the library, quiet place.
Wait. So you did this in prison?
Yes. So
and were you close with this person, or did you just meet, or?
No, we were. I can't remember who it was that I did this with, but we're kind of like in the religious library. We're kind of just doing some research on stuff. And I said, hey, why don't we try remote viewing? So we do the meditation early in the morning, then we head to the library where it's quiet. And I say, okay, so I'm going to draw something, and then I'm going to try to project it to you. And so it was like the most basic kind. I don't know if it was the same exact thing we were doing. So I draw something, or imagine something in my mind, and then try to project it. I imagine myself pushing that image toward him, and he started drawing what I was seeing, and I was imagining a watch, and he drew something like a dove. So it was very, very close. That's pretty much the extent of it. We tried that, and then we kind of just fell off. We're like, this is kind of cool, but it's too hard.
Damn, that's crazy. And what would you say your success rate was? Like 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10,
maybe a 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10. I guess that's not terrible. I mean, what about you, Gamma? I think you said you've had some in the past before.
Yeah, that's really interesting and pretty cool too, Danny. I actually there's an app There's an app that I used to play with that actually helps you with that. Um, and so they like give you like different options of I think like I don't know how they do it. It's either the picture or the word, and you have to think of it, and then they give you the answer like the next day or something like that, and then like you test yourself. So I was doing that for a while, like just testing myself, and I did pretty good with guessing, what the word would be or what the drawing would be like the next day. Um, and my experience was probably remote viewing times 10 because like uh, the portal actually opened. And yes, you do need someone else there. And it happened on accident. We were, and that's why I really believe like your eyes are portals. Like when they give you pictures of the black hole, it looks exactly like the eye. Like it looks exactly like the eye.
Oh boy.
And how they say like the window to the soul. Yeah, but it means that much more to me because of the experience that I had. Like, and it was totally by accident. Like, and just like Danny said, we were meditating before, right? So like that's a similar kind of experience too. Um, and then just out of nowhere, and mind you, we didn't find out till later that it was like an eclipse going on that night that we had no idea. So that probably had something to do with it too. I'm pretty sure that actually had something to do with it too, like the energy. But we literally just looked at each other's eyes and then like whoosh, like this like portal appeared at the bed. I know it sounds so crazy, but the best way I can describe it is the movie. If anybody has seen the Disney movie Soul, there's a scene where he's like in this realm, and I think it's interesting because it's purple, like gamma, where they're there. But like one lady's like, "Yeah, I'm at a ashram in Tibet," and one guy's like, "Yeah, I'm over here," like, and they're all meeting in this spiritual place together. But anyway, he's trying to find his way back to his body, like because his real body is like at a hospital, and he's trying to like wake up because he needs to do stuff in the real world. And he's like, I'm not trying to die yet. Like I need to get back to my body, right? And so this guy helps him open the portal, and his experience with that portal is like he had to focus in order to keep it open. And I thought that was interesting because I experienced that. Like me and the person that it happened to, we had to keep eye focus because when we looked away, the portal started to close. And the same thing happened in the Disney movie. Like when he wasn't focusing, it started to close. And he's like, he's like, don't look, you have to focus and feel it, and then it started to open up again. So I don't know. I think these people that make these video games and movies and things like that, like they are in the know of like what's really going on because my experience like went hand in hand with that movie. So a Disney movie, mind you. So yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of references in literature and in films and in cinema that really do kind of hit it right out the park. I haven't had any remote viewing I mean that I can really nail down and say I've experienced, but I've had a bunch of out of body experiences from my childhood. So the biggest one I had was getting some dentist work done when I was like 6 or 7, and they used laughing gas back then. It just smelled like bubblegum or tasted like bubblegum or whatever. And I completely left my body. I could see me in the corner of the room, like trying to push back the dentist and my dad from the chair. And then I could see their skeleton structure. Like I could see their muscles and everything. Like it was weird. It was so weird. So trippy, and I'll never forget it. And then eventually, I ended up, kind of working my way back to my body. But to see yourself in third person like that, even at that young of age, it's bizarre. It's quite bizarre. Another one I had, I've had a few. Another one I remember having, I remember like just kind of going through the wall into my brother's room to make sure he was okay because he was crying and he was like younger than me. But other than that, those are probably the big significant ones I can remember from my childhood. And most of that stuff happens when you're younger because you're more susceptible to it. You're full, your frontal lobe's not fully developed. You're a little bit more open to like the paranormal, and it's I guess it's grasp where we began. Kind of where we began. Maybe that pool of energy we all started from, is still kind of connected to us until a certain, time goes on. We get programmed into this world and this society, and we are who we are.
Wow, that's amazing. You basically just said your frequency was so high, which makes sense when we're younger. Our frequency
Yeah, when we're younger, yeah.
are that high. And when you get older, when you learn again and when you remember, which is where the Bible comes in. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, your frequency was so high that you said you went through the wall, which is interesting because that would be like in the laws with like atoms, like with the vibration, how everything is, we learn how everything is vibrating. So you were able to match that vibration. That's why you were able to do that. Same reason why some people are able to levitate and things like that, because they were able to get on the same frequency as the harnessing energy around them. Like, apparently that's what a lot of monks are doing. That's why they're closed off and you're only able to visit certain times. And other than that, you don't know what's going on in there. Why? Because they're all running around doing avatar stuff and airbending and firebending and floating, because they've already figured it out. They're up there doing all types of magical stuff, but they can't show us.
With no cameras in the Tibetan monks' lounge to ever see, to ever capture that.
Exactly. Allegedly.
Yes, allegedly. I was going to say the same damn thing. And the only other thing I can think of that was not remote viewing is in my adult years that is kind of consistent with this is I still have an ex girlfriend that I developed a bond with, and over time, her and I can kind of feel despair and reach out, and we just know, and that's been an ongoing thing ever since my I guess late teens, early 20s, and that never really ended. So I do feel like there's things that you can kind of keep and develop. Maybe it's not as high of a frequency, but maybe bonds bypass that rule or law. I don't know. I can't explain it.
Possibly. There's times when my mom is she prays a lot, so she stays in communication with God a lot. So whenever she says she's not feeling good or that she feels like something's going on, we all pay attention now, because 9 out of 10 times somebody passed away or somebody in the family's in trouble or sick.
Oh yeah.
So she'll start saying, "Hey," she'll call us at random saying, "Hey, are you doing okay?" "Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm just here doing this and this and that." She's like, "Oh, okay, good. I could relax now. I called everybody and everybody's doing good. I wonder where this feeling's coming from." And a few days later, we find out, somebody passed away, something happened.
Yeah, that's a hard ability to have when you have a big family, for sure. Oh wow.
Then going back to the remote viewing, I think in our Catholic belief it's called bilocation, and some of the saints were able to bilocate, but they couldn't control it at will. It was something that just happened every now and then. It's quite possible that if your mind is clear and you're closer to God or the spiritual realm or whatever, it might be a little bit easier to accomplish than living the normal everyday life where you're busy running around and your focus is pretty much everywhere, instead of on the spiritual or if you're in a relaxed state. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah. I'd be interested to know which saints had that ability, because it's the first I've heard of it.
All right, I'll read some of them up for you. So let's see. Saint Ignatius of Loyola, Padre Pio.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
So it allowed them to appear in distant locations for acts of charity or mercy, often through divine grace. So it's something that's viewed as a superpower, often form of astral projection, where consciousness projects to another location, or a psychic ability to manifest in multiple places at the same time. I wonder if that's while they were in a state of meditation, and then they were able to appear somewhere else and do something.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate the with the society's demands of all your time, you never have the ability to ever develop this ever again. No. Oh man, it's terrible.
Exactly. Oh my God.
It's like they do it on purpose, right, Gigi?
Exactly. They keep our fingers busy, which have the electric connections. You know, they keep our minds busy. They keep us away from our families with work and things like that, right? So they have us disconnected from everything. Like everything that we're naturally supposed to be working on. Like they're keeping us too busy. Like I give it up to everyone that can work remotely, you know, or that can find a way to have more time to themselves and their families, and able to take time out for themselves to meditate, you know, and things like that. You know, every time it's funny hearing people talk about meditation. It's always like, you know, I just need to take 15 minutes, or you know, I'll take, or even when they talk about praying or just anything when it comes to, you know, taking some type of sacred time. It's always like a task because you have so many things to do, right? Or you're so stressed out, or whatever the case is, or we're looking at charts, so we don't really have time, or you know, to develop the gifts that we're supposed to.
Yeah, 100%, Gigi. I always think of you trying to attempt to meditate, and you've got little Gigi just kind of like in the background, just blowing everything up.
Exactly. Yeah. Many fires and many catastrophes behind you.
Many tornadoes.
Smoke. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, it's tough. It's definitely tough.
That's kind of the hope of this crypto thing, to be financially free and not be stuck working at a fiat factory or for other people for so much of your, you know, having all that stuff take up so much of your concentration, your time.
Yes, and I think a lot of people are starting to separate materialistic things at this point because of the state of the economy and the demands from these employers, and you're not able to own anything anymore. So what's the point? So why not go out and just enjoy your life in the simplest way possible? So I think we're gonna have a huge trend of people going into minimalistic lifestyles and just kind of maybe you know, living on location or traveling on location to live. It's definitely a different world now, for sure. Oh my gosh, Milk Money's here, guys. Blowing up the chat with all the fire. How's it going, Milk Money? Chat shop in the back in the chat real quick. I'm having a little bit of a drink tonight, guys, so I'm starting to slur already. I noticed. Strawberry Dragon says, yes, my mom is sensitive to and can see spirits. She had the older brother that died 3 years old, and she didn't know about this until her spirit found her. I've heard some weird stories too. I had my best friend back in high school. He was Mexican. He came here from Mexico. And his mom, his grandmother. Oh, I think we're getting feedback from Cody. Cody's coming back. Damn. I think it was the tinfoil that was probably giving you issues with your signal.
Your helmet was.
It's working.
So bad. Still coming in and out a little bit, but hopefully, hopefully I didn't miss too much.
Oh man, we just went into a huge deep dive on a rabbit hole. on some of our experiences with remote viewing and out of body experiences. But yeah, as I was saying, my best friend back in high school, his grandma would put like the eye boogers. I swear this is gross, guys, but she would put the eye boogers from her dog into her eyes so she could see the dead. And she claimed it worked. And I just always went along with it because I understand the concept behind it, but I personally wouldn't do that. But you know, it's a different culture and they have different beliefs. What do you think about that one, Gigi? Oh, you got a Gamarita going.
Oh no, this is the eggnog with whiskey.
Oh, nice.
Brandy. Yeah, the Evan Williams mix is really good. The holiday night.
Ooh.
Yes, very fancy. I suggest everyone try some. But yeah, I personally, no offense to your friend's grandma.
No offense,
shout out to you. No problems over here. No problems, right? But I can have my own opinion, right? So, I don't know. I would kind of personally consider that like witchcrafty-ish. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It does kind of sound like
that. Yeah, no. Anything I've ever experienced, like I believe in God, I believe in the higher power, I believe in the Most High. So any magical thing, anything that's happened to me has literally just happened. It didn't happen because I did some concoction or I got a booger from someone's eye, or mixed up any potions or anything like that. It just naturally it just was. Just like I said, I just looked in my friend's eyes and poof, there it was. Like we literally didn't do anything, right? It just happened naturally. So, yeah, I wouldn't dibble dabble in like boogers of dogs and things like that. But to each its own. I no judgment.
No, it's interesting. It's really interesting you made that connection because I've told that story to so many people and no one's ever made the connection to witchcraft before. So now I'm like thinking, maybe.
Well,
maybe.
When you have to do stuff, like, I feel like anyone that has been just, like, godly and just gone within and just, things just happen naturally. You don't have to call on anything. You don't have to mix anything. You don't have to mix potions and all this stuff, right? Because it's coming from within you. You don't have to do anything. But and that's what separates witchcraft. That's what I was talking about earlier, like with the fog breastplate and then maybe demonic versus using crystals. They both use crystals, but some use it for good and some use it for bad, right? So it's the same concept to me. It's like we're doing the same thing, but we have totally different motives. When like one comes naturally and the other one, they have to call on things. So
that's why you cleanse your crystals too.
Exactly. You have to be very careful on who you get them from, where they come from.
Yeah.
All of that stuff. Yeah, because of course demonic people can use them. Of course fallen ones can use them for their deeds and what they want to do, but they also were angelic to the other angels and to the fog breastplate and to the priests and to everyone else that was using them, right? So they're not bad, they weren't using it for any ill will. They weren't doing witchcraft. But, somebody would probably say that that's what that is if they don't understand it. So, yeah.
Yeah, true. That's one of the main reasons why I can't buy any online. I have to be in its presence and hold it because I don't want to bring anything with bad juju home with me.
Exactly.
And that could happen with anything. That could also happen if you buy let's say something from a house where a person passed away, and they had that energy. You bring it to the house, and then all this weird stuff starts happening. You gotta get rid of it.
Yes. Yeah, Super Danny, and I used to own a lot of things. I'm not sure if I told this story before. I'm pretty sure I did, or maybe I did on the open mic. I don't know. But I used to have like 5,000 video games, and I still have a decent collection of antiques in my small bunker now. But one of the instances I remember very vividly, I'll never forget it, was I was doing some house cleaning and I was playing Blondie record. You guys have probably heard this before, but yeah, I played the Blondie record and it got stuck on the lyrics of "Go away, go away," and just kept going and going and going. It would never stop. And I took it off, put it back down, put the entire table down, and I went to go play the album the next day, and it did the same exact thing in the same spot. And I was just so bizarre. And then a few weeks ago, I was trying to show my friends, look at this. It gets stuck in the same spot, and it couldn't do it again. I could not replicate it as I intended to. But as soon as I walk away and do something else, it would occur. It's very weird. Yeah, you just never know what you're going to have. Thankfully, everything I've ever brought home was never malevolent. I've had things just start moving or start activating, especially a lot of electronics by themselves, but nothing like, pushing me out of the room other than telling me to go away. Yeah, nothing that actually hurt me. Yeah, it's, have you guys ever had any experiences like that where you brought something home and, had good intentions, but it didn't have a good intention with you? Just me.
I have bought something that was used in a probably like a ritual. I bought the statue from a swap meet, and it had a bunch of chicken blood and feathers all over it, covered it, and it was all
what?
super black. Yeah, I'll send a picture in the Discord. It was for sure like really cursed and like used for like something.
And you brought that home?
I took it to a place and they cleansed it and they made it it looks completely fine now. But I let them keep it.
Damn.
When I was running a dispensary for a year or two, it was in the shop, and people would tell me when they'd come into the shop, and I bought the shop like a pool table, like a lounge area, big speaker where you could hook up a Bluetooth and all that, poker table. But I've had patients come in and say like, yo, this place, low key, when you're not here, this place is super haunted. So I mean, I'd have to really dive deep into remembering what some of those things were, but it for sure was pretty crazy to see. I'll for sure remember to put it in the Discord. But yeah, that whole, that big idol was for sure causing some what do they call it? Paranormal activity going on in there.
Yeah.
I sent you this in the chat, Otaku, but did you happen to look up how much the first Apple computer was sold for? Did you guys talk about that already?
Oh, we did not. I know what you're referring to too. Yeah, we did not talk about that yet. No. You sent that to me in the chat. Yep, I see it. Let me see if I can pull up that link. We did not talk about this yet, so I guess we can go and do it. This goes back to where we started before we lost you.
How many computer companies have their name associated with the demonic?
No, it's all good, man.
Omen, which is normally regarded to foretell some negative future event. You'd see MSI, whose name doesn't mean anything, but their logo is a dragon, which is normally associated with Satan.
They were having a garage sale at the house. A lot of weird stuff started happening. I can't remember everything, but things just don't work out. Your car starts breaking down, or things don't go so well at work. Little things like that. Then all of a sudden you realize that there might be something wrong with that cup or something, because you felt something weird, some kind of energy, bad energy emanating from it. So you throw it away, and then a few months later, things start to get better again.
Yes, yes. So that's what they call like a conduit, especially when you're talking like about negative energy, especially surrounding emotional energy too. Other dimensional beings. I know, I forget what they called them. It's like negative energy vampirism. Basically, they follow you around based on. Maybe there's someone producing that much negative energy. Usually it's women. I'm just saying. Usually. In a bad relationship. I had a person I was in a relationship with, and I actually experienced this energy vampirism, where, your feelings of dread when you're in an environment surrounding a person or thing, and until you remove that object or hazard, there's these other entities that could kind of follow you around. You can't see them; they're in a different dimension, but they cling to you and follow you like a conduit. And I've experienced things with them I don't like to talk too much about on air, but there's a lot of weird stuff that happens to objects tainted with that kind of energy. I could definitely see it, man, for sure. And then once you remove it, it's amazing. When it comes to physical objects, I've experienced the opposite effect, like heightened energy, or I had this stone back at the studio. It's just a clear piece of quartz, but every time I hold it, my heart starts racing, and I get this crazy energy, like I can run a mile. It's nuts. It happens every time. There's other stones out there, of course, with another effect, the opposite effect. So you got to be careful what you bring home, and objects, of course, obviously crystals too. But Super Danny. I did want to get into this though. This was a video that Cody had shared earlier. This is a video based on demonic technology companies and some of their just symbolically, I'm just gonna play it.
Alienware is a popular computer you'd see,
yes.
And many people associate aliens and contacting them with the demonic realm and being harassed by these entities. Legion is another brand, and Legion is the name of the group of demons that possessed the demoniac in the story of the Gospels. Kronos and Zephyrus are two names you'd also see, which are associated with Greek mythology. Even the Apple computer has the logo of the forbidden fruit with a bite taken out of it, and the first Apple computer sold for $666.66. I don't know exactly why so many technologies are named after the fallen realm, but it's undeniable that we're seeing a trend here.
Crazy stuff, Cody. 100%. Like, why would they think that's a good thing to sell it at the mark of the beast? Did they really sell it for that? And then that was 83 or something around that time period.
I don't know. It's trippy. I can't really believe it. I was gonna have you double check it. To see if it really did sell for $666.66. That sounds a little crazy.
It does. It sounds a little too unbelievable. Oh my god. If I can even clip this. Nope. I am all over the place. Alright. I gotta find a different way to host this with you guys on Discord. What's the MSRP? Trying to ask AI, but I'm not getting an option here. I'm just gonna go to Google. Google. Apple's first computer price MSRP. Yeah, it's true. Why? I need answers. Why? It's almost like they started this on the wrong foot on purpose to sell it at that price. Some sort of hex or something. It's insane. Apple's first computer, the Apple One, is launched in July of 1976. I'm way off. With a price of $666.66. A price chosen partially for its repeating digits. What? Partly for its repeating digits, though it was a circuit board requiring users to add a case, keyboard, power supply, and monitor to function. The price reflected a roughly 3 times the bill, the cost of 33% markup of those $500 wholesale price. Okay. So you still needed to buy all the other peripherals even to use the damn thing. Back then, that's kind of strange. We see that now. It's kind of commonplace, but back then you'd think you'd get everything included because what else? I mean, this is like the first application you're going to use it for. It's nuts. That's nuts. But yeah, there's got to be more to it than that. There has to be. There's no way. There's 6666. This is ridiculous. That's too trippy, man. Oh my god. But it's true. It is freaking true. I also had another article I wanted to get into today. I don't think we're going to have time for now. But I can maybe read a little bit of it. This was "The Internet is Made of Demons." This one came out about 2 or 3 years ago. By Justin E.H. Smith. The internet is not what you think. It's a history of philosophy. A warning. From the University of Princeton, 2022. According to the theory, the internet is made of demons, like most theories about, technology. Oh, where we are. The internet is mostly a circulated online. Oh my god, I cannot get this to fit in the frame. There we go. Nope. These theories about the internet, there's mostly circulated online. On Instagram, I saw a screenshot on Reddit post containing a screenshot of a 4chan post containing a screenshot of a tweet containing 2 images on the left. The weird loopy lines of a microprocessor on the right. The weird loopy lines set of the Solomonic sigils. Caption, "Boy, I love trapping demons in those microscopic silicon mega structures." To do my bidding. I sure hope nothing goes wrong in these other versions. The demons themselves are the ones who invented the internet, and it's their latest move in the 5,000-year battle against humanity, as one 4-panel meme comic explains. And I think there's a link to it here if it's still live. Yeah. The king pact binds them. They cannot show themselves to speak to us. And of course, troll face next to technology and sigils. All right. Did I really just close the whole thing? My God, I did. All right. That's what they're referring to there. Pictures of more Solomonic sigils progressing into laptops and iPhones. And the 4th panel, the punchline. Wow. I am tipsy now. The punchline has no words, only a giant mute, glassy-eyed face. This theory is probably a joke. It's not a serious analysis, but still, there's something there. There's always some in ways in which the internet really does seem to work like a possessing demon. We tend to think that the internet is a communications network we use to speak to one another, but in a sense, we're not doing that anymore, any of the sort. Instead, we are the ones being spoken through. Teens on TikTok all talking the exact same tone, identical sing-song smugness. Millennials on Twitter use the same shrinking vocabulary. My guy, bro, what's this? The usual stuff, guys. You hear all the time. Having a normal one, even when you actually meet them in the sunlit world, they'll say valid or based, or you all. Despite being British, memes on Instagram have also started addressing people as my brother in Christ, and so on. Now people are saying that too. Clearly, this name has lost a lot of its power to scatter demons. Everything you say online is subject to an instant system of rewards. Every platform comes in metrics, and you precisely quantify how well received your thoughts are by how many likes or shares or retweets they may receive. For almost anyone, the game is difficult to resist, and they end up trying to say things that are machine will like. For all the panic on online censorship, and this stuff is far more destructive. You have no free speech, not because someone might ban your account, but because there's a vast incentive structure in place to constantly channel your speech in certain directions. 100%. So I don't have time to go over this entire lengthy article, but there's a lot of passages like this. Of course, and this is 2 years before we got really deep into AI. I mean, right now AI really started hitting the, making new waves around 2021. So this is only a year deep into it. So they definitely, were on their toes, I think, when they wrote this, article. But anyway, isn't that crazy? When you think about it, how much is idiocracy just kind of playing out? Also kind of just, I mean, it, I guess you can look at it both ways. You can look at it as we're breaking the social norms, we're impacting society in the most controlling way possible. But maybe there's a incentive here. Maybe there's something bigger than just society. Maybe there's maybe a religious effort or a demonic effort to do so. I don't know. What do you think, Gamma? What do you think? Do you think there's a possibility that maybe demons are doing this, or
Short
or maybe
answer,
we're just our own demons.
well, definitely both. But from what my research has found is that fallen ones, demons, aliens, those are all the same
Extraterrestrials.
word, the same, yeah. It's all a different word for the same entities that we're speaking of. So yes, they are very much in control over a lot of things. I mean, and you could even bring the Bible into it too. I mean, God said that this is Satan's realm on this earth. So, and that we're not of the earth. We're sent down here to help bring heaven on earth.
So wouldn't that allegedly mean that we're in purgatory? By the beginning, like by the start, we're in purgatory.
I mean, yeah, we're trapped in a way. Yeah, yes, yes. And
I know at some point we want to get Ben on here at some point to go over the modern depiction of the rapture. I'd love to get his take on that, but I don't want to spoil too much of that. But so if we're starting in purgatory, what would be the incentive for us to continue going? I guess further if we're just kind of, I don't know, being tortured by what exists in this realm as it is. I don't know. Like, what's the best?
You just said it. That right there is what separates the men from the boys. That's a decision everybody has to make. Why continue to go, right? And I think that's why we're here. I think that's why certain people come into your life to help you continue to go, and to fulfill your purpose here, right? I mean, do you really think that you're just here just to be here, like for shits and giggles? Like you're just here just to live and die, like, and not to.
I don't know, Gamma. The suicide rate's going up pretty fast.
Well, I mean, hey, like I said, that's what separates the men from the boys. You know what I'm saying? The Matrix is real. Not everyone's gonna make it, right? Like, that's the whole point. You know, for many, even in the Bible, it says, "For many will be called, but few chosen." It's just like crypto. There has to be liquidity. Everybody's not going to make it, right? There's going to be winners and losers. That's the same for every story, even in the Bible. That one never goes away. So you have to pick a side, and you have to find a reason to fight, to live, and what your purpose is, right? I mean, I guess for some it's nothing, but you know, I feel bad for them. Because I definitely believe that there's something.
And it's crazy too. We've been jumping around all night on this topic.
I know.
And it's weird because I have no plan to ever make this like a go in that direction at all, or go full biblical on you guys or anything like that. But it just kind of manifests itself quite a bit tonight with this topic.
Yeah, well, some say, you know, the saying goes, science only goes so far, and then comes God. That's why they're called theories. They only go so far. Then you're left with just what you believe.
Damn. All right. Well, I that's all I got for tonight. Like I said, if we had more time, I would continue into this rabbit hole. It is a really interesting one too, because I just showed you guys there was microchips. There was even another video by Cliff he sent in the in the hole right over on Discord, where it shows you like all these mega structures that actually look like the microchips that we have built on the earlier Celerons and stuff like that from the 90s and early 2000s. The city street, like everything, just kind of goes a little deep into it. Yeah, I could probably talk about this all night. But I want to keep you guys all up. Is there anything else you guys want to add before we head out tonight?
I did find a picture of that cursed big old statue thing that I found at the swap meet. I sent it to our little chat there.
Okay, let me see if I can pull that up real quick.
Scary, Cody.
Andra said earlier, "Are you sure it's not a cockfight trophy?" Oh my god!
Refer to me.
Oh jeez! Oh my god! All right, yeah, I see it here now. Damn, that looks sick. Oh damn! Oh my god!
And Hispanic culture.
Yeah, it's completely a different color now.
Really? And so it has none of that tan adornments
black,
anymore?
The what? Well, it's kind of. I think the last time I saw them when they cleaned it up, it was
pretty
kind of
big.
like a white color. Yeah, it's big. I mean, it was free. They were trying to get rid of it. And so
I wonder why.
We're all
Damn.
cleansing it with sage and a bunch of
That's what you're blowing on sage. Yep.
Yeah. Clean. Yeah,
I guess you never got it clean. Yeah, dude. Honestly, I would not want that in my home for sure. Hell no. But I have to admit, it does look sick AF. It does.
That thing is scary.
Yeah.
There is a saint. It's not a saint. It's the devil himself. There's Hispanics that are kind of in the drug, the drug
Cartel,
whatever. And they have those statues and they worship them and they had to sacrifice stuff to drive them to be able to get power and protection.
Oh damn! So I mean, that could have been like a ritualistic. Oh dude, honestly, I just looked it up. Look what came up right away. Cartel statues. Yeah, boom.
They call
Cody.
it the Holy Death or
Holy Death.
Yeah. Damn.
But it was popular around where I was doing all the dispensary work, so I brought it in. And then, I cursed the whole place, I guess. My bad, shop.
Oh, damn. You have quite the reputation now, then, I guess. That's crazy. I do think I remember seeing something like that in Breaking Bad back in the day.
It would be in there. It would be in that show, for sure.
For sure. There's a topic I wanted to touch real quick on the whole purpose of computers, demonic control, and all that stuff. It just all kind of ties into the elite kind of using computers and AI to be able to control society. Have you guys ever read Behold the Pale Horse?
It sounds really familiar. I think I may have read that a long time ago when I had time to read things.
It was pretty much churning all the data, economic data, what people bought, kind of shocking the markets to see how people would react, to be able to predict how people would react. So listen to this. This is from Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars. We're probably going to get banned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to start hitting some issues with YouTube here in a second.
So, let's see if I can find that part. In 1954, it was well recognized that those in positions of authority by those in positions of authority that it was only a matter of time, only a few decades before the general public would be able to grasp and upstate the cradle of power. Huh. For the very elements of the new silent weapon technology were as accessible for a public utopia as they were for providing a private utopia. The issue of primary concern that the dominance revolved around the subject of the energy sciences. So pretty much having access to all the data, consumer data, and control over utilities and all that stuff. So here's another part right here. You're gonna have to read it. I just sent you the PDF of the book. The silent weapon is a type of biological warfare. It attacks the vitality, options, and mobility of the individuals of a society by knowing, understanding, manipulating, and attacking their sources of natural and social energy, their physical, mental, and emotional strength and weaknesses. Give me control of a nation's currency, and I don't care who makes its laws. Was one of the quotes that one of the Rothschilds made. This is a very interesting book. I think everybody should read it. Kind of get an idea of how the world works.
Yeah, and that's why they call television programming, right? And to be honest, I probably already started. Think about how people were so glued to their radios back in the 30s and 40s. And I'm sure you guys have heard this before, but when War of the Worlds was broadcasted on the radio, people thought they were actually having an alien invasion. The way that Orson Welles had performed on that radio show. I 100% believe it. At that point, people were already brainwashed into believing anything on the radio. And of course, now they're brainwashed to believe anything they see. Literally, even with AI. A lot of you guys can see things like just by spotting your eye. Oh, that's AI. That's AI. That's AI. There's still people out there that even with not even paying attention to the details at all and automatically assume everything they see is real without even questioning it. The entire idea of philosophy in this country is completely gone. It's not. It's probably the whole world. How am I saying it's just limited to this country? It's not. Just for example, I'm just going to show a random clip of something I have on my X. It's on point. Let's see. I had shared this today. Yeah, let's see if I can share you guys. It's this little clip right here. Yeah. Fiat money goes to zero against Bitcoin. Oh my God, the free money at the ATM. Obviously, that's not how physics work. It gets AI. There's a lot of people, of course, see these clips and, of course, think that's real on the spot. I still show my grandma stuff that is deliberately to kind of test her. It fails every time. I think we're going to be on red alert for a lot of this stuff in the future when it comes to where we're headed with controllability of the public and how easy we're going to be manipulated. Alrighty. Anything else you guys would like to add to that before we head out for the night? Guys, FOMC's tomorrow! It's tomorrow. This is huge.
What do we think is going to happen tomorrow? What's the plan?
Very good question, Gamma. Very good question. I think we're going to get Jerome Powell out there like you normally see him every single time. And this time he's going to be like, we're steady with our, objective and our, we're going to make these rate cuts. He's going to make the most, I wouldn't say the most hawkish statements ever around it, but maybe he's going to probably say something along the lines of, we'll be watching very carefully, and he's not going to give up, I think, his standing ground that he's going to give up anything to Wall Street, whether or not to. I'm sorry, guys, I'm tipsy. But he's going to basically give us any hints of another rate cut, basically. But we already know that his days are numbered. He's going to be out in May. We already have basically Trump's Fed pick. It's Hassett. It's 80% chance now he's going to be picked. for Hassett. And so we're got more rate cuts. More rate cuts coming soon. More rate cuts coming soon. He's going to probably say something along the lines of like, it's not a foregone conclusion. We're going to get January as well, even though what are they going to do? If they don't cut the rates and issue some of this free money, people that are already full leveraged up are going to not have any ability to spend anymore. So the economy is going to suffer, and we don't want a failing economy because then people getting pissed off and riot, and we don't do recessions anymore in the States. So we know it's coming. What's going to happen in crypto though? More whale games. If we're not overbought right now, which we're probably still at 92K, we've been rambling a lot tonight. So let's see, 92K. If we're not overbought, then I think we're going to sell, after the meeting. If we're overbought before the meeting, we're going to sell during the meeting. And maybe we have like 24 to 40 hours in between. That's usually how these play out. If it doesn't pump immediately during the meeting or after the meeting, we usually have to wait a day or two. And we know Friday is going to be low liquidity either way. So Sunday could be a big breakout if we don't see anything big by Friday. But everyone knows this is up. The jig is up. Free money's coming. Cheaper money's coming. Stimulus is coming. We're going to print like $400 billion in the first quarter of next year just to get the ball started. And before then, we still have to pay our our interest on our debt, which is like $1.2 trillion going into next year. We're already going to be probably sitting at 39 trillion. Just about 39 trillion because we're at 38 and a half right now. There's going to be some moving of the money and whatever way they consolidate it to pay these debts, but they're going to have to print money to pay it. We don't have anything that we're going to, the tariffs aren't set up in a way that we're going to bring in that much income yet. So I think it's going to surprise everyone next year when things start to finally move. But I'm still not betting the farm yet. I'm still holding my ground on either option. So make sure you guys have your way in and out of making this. I don't know about you guys. Maybe I'll go to ask you guys how you guys feel about it. What's your plans around it? But what I usually do when it comes to all of this, because nothing's certain in crypto, obviously, is I have half of my portfolio always in Bitcoin. So no matter what, I feel like I have some exposure in the market, and everything else I just kind of play as needed. So I have my foot in the door and out of the door with having my portfolio at all times. Let me know, what do you guys do? What's your plan with the trying days ahead? Don't jump in all at once.
We will as soon as somebody starts. No, I got it. All right. So for me, my Myriad bag is completely in the shit right now, and that's a long-term hold. So I'm just gonna hold that. I'm not touching that.
Same. I'm gonna do.
I might play around with some of the bags that I'm positive on, and try to sell them when they hit a peak if possible, and then get ready for a big dump. I've been working really hard to save up some money for when and if we drop to the 200-day SMA. Who knows? Pretty much just keep working and staying low cost until profits come back in.
That's a solid plan. Basically, you're holding on your bags that are still green until you get into a position where you can sell and make some money. And the ones that you haven't made any, you're not going to sell until maybe next year, because a lot of these projects we're probably not going to see a rebound into next year anyway, because altcoin season at this point is probably not going to happen until January, at least maybe February. But if we do see an end of the year rally, it is possible we do see a little bit. But my God, guys, most of these projects are down like 80%, 90%, 60%, 70%. Most altcoins are bleeding to death right now. We have to get something going. Something. What about you, Gamma? What's your plan right now? How are you playing this one?
My plan is to continue to DCA when I can, because I have had to borrow from one of my bags, but I always try to put it back, right? So, yeah, I'm DCAing until they rent. I mean, that's pretty much my plan. I'm on the ride, and I'll be on it until we fill it in. That's
So
it.
you're 100% hodl.
Yeah, I'm.
You can't lose that way. I mean, that's my favorite position, to be honest, because you always have the advantage to sell. You have the first seller's advantage. I love it.
Yep.
It's
I'm
just the
ready
hardest.
to go.
It's the hardest. Hardest hold. The hardest hold is always the longest hold. What about you, Cody?
Yeah.
What's your plan?
For tomorrow?
Oh yeah, thanks for the $2 super chat, by the way. In the middle of the live stream, what the hell? While you're on the live stream.
That come through?
Yeah, right now. $2 super chat. Thanks, Cody.
I was just doing it because for all the connection issues.
Oh yeah, no, you're all good, man.
But yeah,
We
no,
know
I
you're
gotta-
working.
Well, depending. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yes, yes.
Well, but I got like $200-300 just sitting if we Oh, did I lose you guys?
No, we got you.
Yeah. I'm adjusting the camera. We won't get a better reception here. Let me see.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Let me put my spike this direction.
Let me step outside for a second. No, but for tomorrow, I mean, if we start dipping down, like sell all the news or whatever, then for sure, I got like $200 or $300 just ready to buy the dip.
Nice.
Either that
So you
or,
got some dry powder
take-
on the
take
side.
A little profit.
Well, don't sell the bottom, Cody.
No, I mean I got $200 or $300 to play with, so.
Gotcha. Oh, it's gonna be exciting either way. I've already got my war paint ready to go.
Did you say war paint?
Yes. I thought Cody was gonna say something else, but yes, I got my war paint ready to go. I need a drum, man. I need to start beating a drum here on the live stream. Ready to go, guys. Come on, hodl. Let's go. What are we waiting for? Jesus. Uh-oh, Gamma's got something. Oh, she's got a drum!
No way.
Did somebody say drum?
Yes! Nice. Yes, we're gonna start off the the battle on the right foot. Yeah, I painted my mask of war paint for tomorrow. It's the what drum?
The chaos drum.
The chaos drum. Nice. Yeah, maybe when I get back to the studio, I'll pick one up too. Get things going. All right, guys. Well, that's all I got for you tonight. Hope you guys had a good night, a good evening hanging out with us. Crazy boltards waiting for, of course, the next leg up. Bitcoin, of course, has seen the likes of $10,000, $12,000 candles to the upside and $20,000 candles to to the downside. I think we're going to probably see our first $20,000 candle here to the upside in short order in the next few months. Maybe starting tomorrow. Who knows? We don't know, guys. So have a great night. And of course, we'll catch you tomorrow with the market open. It's going to be a doozy. It's going to be fun. And I can't wait to see what Pal has to say, because it's not going to matter. It's just not going to matter.
What are you, stupid?
All right, guys. Thanks for coming out. Again, Cody, Gamma, and Super Danny, great for having you on, guys. This is your first outing on YouTube. Glad to have you on. Finally, Super Danny. Damn, you've been watching my show now for pretty much a year. It's crazy. I remember you were one of the first ones I used to shout out to on the chat. I really do appreciate it. And actually, one of the main reasons why I actually created, of course, the Super Saiyan Chaos Alarm. Yes. Thanks again, man, for coming on out. We appreciate you. And, of course, everyone else in the chat, Jake the Snake, Ben, Lawrence, Cliff, Braveheart McFreedom, you guys know who you are. Thanks again, guys. I will see you again tomorrow. Have a good night. And, later!
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade a monster. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my king. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh! Fill my wallet with more coins and let me huddle forever more and more and more and more and more. I long for Hollywood talking and going. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you.
I'm probably going to need a fortune cookie after all that moonshine, honestly. Oh my god. Oh no! We're live, guys. For the end credit scene. How you guys doing again? Oh, you know what? Since we're here, why not do it? I think I have, I need a snack to probably go with this moonshine I just drank. Yeah, let's have a fortune cookie. Let's see how will tomorrow do with a chair pal. Providing we have a good answer from the fortune cookie and not just some silly. You play sports well. Play sports, more sports. What do we got? What? No way. You guys are not going to believe this. Tuesday. I can't even read this with an Asian accent. I'm so stunned. Tuesday mark the beginning of a prosperous phase in your business endeavors. Tuesday! What the F? What?
Wow, that's amazing.
No way.
What?
Look at the matrix.
How is that possible if we're not living in a simulation? What? So yeah, tomorrow, guys, is a prosperous phase in our business endeavors. I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna have to frame that one. We'll see how tomorrow goes, guys. Have a good night. Thanks again, guys, for coming out. Yes, you guys all were here. You heard it first. It's gonna be a good day tomorrow. Thanks again to Super Danny, Cody, and Gamma. We had a blast tonight, of course, hanging out with you guys, giving you another big distraction from this stale crypto market we've been in the whole year long. Thanks again, guys. I'll catch you again tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace. Fortune cookie's crazy. What the hell?